Oh Lord, your servant, I have been faithful to you. I have toiled for your kingdom. Stick me close to the highest seat of the land, so that whoever would sit on the highest seat of Ghana, I will have connection and contact with that person. Then I met President Kufuor. And I said, Papa, I said to him, now your time to be president is due. And I say, oh yeah, sure. And he said, are you sure? I said yes. Now if you remember, at that time we used to be at Tipa. One all night we all got into buses, and the Lord told me what we should do. Runabout any directions. The runabouts in Accra, we went there and performed prophetic directions, and after the election, President Kufuor won the election. I didn't go to him again. Now this President John Mahama, so many times. I met with him so many times. And nobody knew that. And we did what we were expected to do. And indeed, he won the election. Still, we are my good friend. He is still my good friend. In fact, and as for him, I visit him. I have a good relationship with him. So whether you like it or not, Daniel or Rems, keep watching. Mofantulos and TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one loss and TV. Everyone wanted favor before Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar was a great king. Because Nebuchadnezzar was a great king. Sometimes there are different kings or chiefs. There may be the chief of your village, and there may be the chief of your hometown, and there may be the chief of your family, who may also be the head of your family. And we have the chief of the town, and we have the paramount chief. Before who do you want to stand? Who do you want to have a link with? Your faith can or make you or make you. I told myself, I said that connection. I'll not allow my connectivity to be limited to the chief of my village. And I don't need the help of my family head. Although he's my family head, I appreciate the chief of my hometown. But I decided I will go higher. And I had it in my mind. Oh Lord, your servant, I have been faithful to you. I have toiled for your kingdom. Stick me close to the highest seat of the land, so that whoever would sit on the highest seat of Ghana, I will have connection and contact with that person. I told myself, because of my gifts, and my anointing, because I saw that my gift and anointing, it was a high realm anointing. Presidency. It was the gift of presidency. And to me go for my village. So I will not go the level of my village. Go for my hometown. Or the level of my hometown. I am going to the highest. Because when I look at my realm, and the things I see, and the connection between me and the connection I have with God, I know that is my realm. And God heard my prayer. Since I came of age in ministry, every president who has been sworn in.
Link.
I had a link.
Starting from your papa, Jerry John Rawlings.
From Jerry John Rawlings.
I
met him and I told him, you will be president. You would win the election. Now I prophesied at Plaza and Orion Cinema. And he asked me, Prophet of God, are you sure? At that time, I was very slim. I was very small in stature. And my cheekbones were very prominent. So if you look at my body, you may despise the word of the Lord in my mouth. So we held the elections and he won the election. I didn't go to him again. My assignment was finished. Then I met President Kufuor. And I said to him, now your time to be president is due. And he said, are you sure? I said yes. Now if you remember, at that time we used to be at Tipa. Now one all night we all got into buses. And the Lord told me what we should do. Runabout any directions. The runabouts in Accra. We went there and performed prophetic directions. And after the election, President Kufuor won the election. I didn't go to him again. Now this shows that I am not a stomach direction president. I'm doing the work of the Lord. When I prophesy to you and it comes to pass, that is the end.
Now, and I'm say, ya papa Tamils, obeying election, Mahusa and Kufuor will be a pono. Oram will be distracting attention and will be free nechi air papa Tamils and will be radano. Now in 2000, more than once. Ampa SC, Emma Echo time, Emma ya papa Tamils, Owini, Emma Conin Chenda.
Now I prophesied in 2008 that Professor Ivan Satamils will win the elections of 2008. I saw that the door had been opened by Nana Akufo-Addo, but he got distracted and Ivan Satamils came from behind and entered the door. And I said that the election will cast the ballots more than once. In fact, it was the third ballot in time that decided the election of 2008. And indeed, Professor Ivan Satamils became president. I never visited him, never went to him.
Not even once. Kind of ministry.
Now, this is the Daniel kind of ministry.
So, Daniel kind of ministry.
If you have the Daniel kind of ministry, you stand before kings, presidents. That is how God made Daniel. So you may enslave him.
Everything.
He may lose everything.
But still, president
but the president will still need him. The king will still need him. Nebuchadnezzar will still need him. Put your hands together for Jehovah. It is my heart desire that in the years ahead of you, in the new year ahead of us, may God make your life useful. I said, may God make your life useful. And may God elevate you into the place of prominence. Like Daniel, he was a slave. He was enslaved. But he was useful to the king. And without Daniel as part of the king's government, the government will be lacking.
2016.
In 2016, I prophesied and said, Nana Akufo-Addo will win the election. I met with him so many times.
Directions.
And we performed prophetic directions. And indeed, he won the election. As for him, he used to call me many times. So I used to go to him. But I did not put my trust in him.
That is me. 2020,
in 2020, I said Nana Akufo-Addo will still win the election.
51 point BB,
and I said he will garner about 51 point something %. And it happened.
2024.
In 2024, I said that it is now the turn of President John Mahama.
So many times.
I met with him so many times. And nobody knew that. And we did what we were expected to do. And indeed, he won the election.
Still, we are my good friend.
He is still my good friend.
In fact,
and as for him, I visit him. I have a good relationship with him. So whether you like it or not,
Daniel
was a man who stood in high realms.
Cannot do without Daniel.
Nebuchadnezzar na memu to be in cost said Daniel encounter. As I'm about to end this part of today's message, it came to pass. The king said that the portion of food he eats, the wine he drinks, these men, which Ashpenaz has selected, they must be given the king's delicacies. Listen to this. Daniel was a slave. But Daniel was segregated. He was separated from where the Jewish slaves were. Though he was a slave, he was eating the king's delicacies. He was a slave, but he ate from the king's table. You see how God does his things. I don't know where you are standing now, but I am here to announce to you. Some people think that you are poor, that you are a failure.
But I'm telling you,
but I'm here to say to you, I see in the spiritual realm that God is preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. God is preparing a table. You are going to eat with the rich and prominent. You are going to reason with kings and presidents.
A time is coming.
The king of your hometown would invite you, or will not do anything unless he invites you. It hurts me, you can't believe it. You think it can't be possible, but I know it will be possible. It is possible. Don't deride yourself. Daniel was a slave, but he was served on the king's table. So Daniel said to Ashpenaz, I will not eat the king's food. This guy had confidence. I want something else. Because of his gift. Because of his influence, because of the usefulness of his life. Ashpenaz said, had it be any other person, I will not grant your wishes, but because it is you, Daniel, I'll do it. Although I am doing that at the risk of losing my head, but because of the favor of God on your life, because of the glory of God on your life, because of the power your God has vested in you, because of the divine presence, Daniel, I will grant your wish. But Daniel, I am afraid. I am ending my message for today. When you are presented before the king,
now beauty look attractive. Emma, me select one. Our hini who are say
now, if I present you before the king and you are not looking beautiful or handsome or attractive, it's risky. I will lose my head.
Daniel, men lose weight.
Daniel, don't lose weight. Don't lose weight.
Daniel said, "Any problem?"
Daniel said, "You have no problem.
What you demand and farmer?
You give me what I have asked for.
Meat. I will
not eat meat from the king's table. I will not eat food from the king's table. I will not eat the rich food from the king's table. Just give me salad. Just give me fruit. And give me time. And you will see me. And you will get to know. God is able to do something.
Millions out from zero.
God is able to produce millions from zero.
10 days time. Now,
in 10 days time, they were to be presented before the king.
Bible say.
The Bible said,
Daniel
and his men.
Daniel, from color, center,
now,
Gloria, don't
Daniel
go there.
was looking better,
strength, powerful,
comely, handsome, strength, strong, fit, better, smelling good.
So if
God decides to make your life well, your physical things do not play any role. It is the favor of the Lord that makes rich. And your labor, it adds nothing. He will lead you beside green pastures. He will take you to green pastures.